Brilliant, I love it. Okay, that's Big Country, Just a Shadow. Come on then, Stuart. Listen, does this man look like he's not been to bed since last Wednesday? Yesterday recording a soundtrack. And pick up your microphone, there you go. All right, make yourself comfortable. Hello? You all right?
Hi, fine.
Good, get your breath back, okay. All right?
Hi.
We're with you in a mo. Mega quiz, let's kick off with a mega quiz first of all. And round one looks like this. Now, it's slightly different this week because what we're going on this one is instead of doing 3 different pictures, we've got one famous pop group here, and somebody's missed out of it, and somebody has replaced them instead. So if you think you know who that is, do you know who it is? Then ring this number now, 061 814 3222. Who's missed out? Who's replaced him? And which group does he sing with? If you know the answer, ring that number now. Whole host of prizes you can win. Lots and lots of exciting things which are coming your way. Maybe even including Stuart's home phone number. Right, off you go, Stu.
Yeah, well, here we are now with Tommy Docherty, football manager extraordinaire. And now, Doc, we're about to see a clip of United winning the Cup in '77 when you were there. And do you ever look back on them days and think that was your time, you know?
Yeah, it was great, but I mean, that's in the past, isn't it? I mean, I'd like to see them doing well in the future and enjoy those times when they were there. I mean, they'll never take them away from you. Great people, great supporters. Like tonight, everyone's having a good time, and in those days as well, we were having a fantastic time. And I think that's what life's all about, having a great time, and that's right. Who's that? That was you, Stuart, there. Ah. Yes, very well, I'll never forget it. Those are moments you never forget, actually. Fantastic. Especially Manchester United support.
You had a better haircut there, I noticed.
I paid for it as well, yeah.
Look back to things like that now, obviously you're at Wolves. And do you think, like, obviously, as being a player and then a manager as well for as long as you haven't been involved in the game, what do you think have been the changes for the better that you've seen in the game itself?
Well, I don't think there's been a lot of changes for the better. I think when the maximum wage was lifted, I think players get far too much money now. I mean, there's a lot of players deserve what they get, but there's a lot of them very, very much overpaid.
Isn't it right, though, that it's actually the players that keep the game alive, you know?
Yes, they do, but also they've got their agents and the lawyers and the solicitors now, and I don't think that's a good thing for the game. I'm all for entertainers like yourself. If you're the best, you get paid accordingly. But you've got a lot of mediocre players who get vast wages for doing very, very little at all. That
actually brings us on to something quite nice, you know, which is the whole scandal that's been in the press recently about players with drugs, and after I've left teams, and the whole thing about trying to lay women before games and stuff like that. Is that actually a facet of the game nowadays? Is that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a true reflection of the game at all. I don't think players take drugs at all to play. I mean, some players, if they can't play, no matter how many drugs they take, it won't make them any better player, or play good or play bad. I don't think that exists in our game today at all. I think it's a marvellous game, played by young people who are fit and who enjoy the game. I don't think that sort of thing goes on at all.
So you see it pretty much as the press going over the top on a couple of people's stories, eh?
I wouldn't say so much the press. I mean, it's the people who make these statements. They don't verify them, they don't confirm them. It's people who have gone out of the game and are maybe a little bit sour, and they make these statements to make some money, and as we've all done from time to time. Yep. But I think it's the greatest game in the world.
Well, it's been a bit of a turner of phrase yourself, Tommy.
Yeah, that's right. You say things, you do things. The public are interested in sometimes the things that you say. They sell newspapers.
You're often quoted yourself as saying it's a beautiful thing, but it's a game that kills you, you know. And saying what a beautiful way to go it is. And do you still have that excitement and that feeling for the game?
Yeah, I think football's an incurable disease, and you know, one day it will kill you, but as I say, what a lovely way to go. But it will only kill you if you worry about it. If you don't worry about it, it won't kill you. You can only do your best.
Well, tomorrow afternoon you've got Charlton Athletic, and how is it for you taking that change and like the clip we saw on the screen there? If you had Man United at Wembley in the cup final, to go out with Wolves who are struggling a bit at the moment,
yeah,
and then going out and that, how do you motivate players in that sort of situation when you're doing the bottom of the league and you really need to make an effort?
Well, you do that, of course, during the week, and having good pros, they motivate themselves. But you've had the highs there, the cup final at Wembley. Now you've your lows, like in the relegation zone, going to Charlton tomorrow. It's still a game, every bit is probably a more important game than the cup final. Really?
Well, I hope you win.
Best of luck to Tommy.
So do I. Thank you very much, Stuart.
Round of applause for Tommy Docherty.
Sorry,
we're on the air.
Oh, sorry. No, he's not telling me the answers yet. Just wait a minute.
Okay, let's have a look at the answers to the phone-in competition. And Sue, would you show us who it was, please? Duran, and it was Paul King replacing John Taylor, so congratulations, well done to all those that got it right. If you'd run them through on the caption piece for us, please, Sue, we'll tell you that Delma Lewis of Swansea was a winner, so was Kenny Lane of Crewe, Sheena Fleming of Dunfermline, same town as Stuart, but no relation, we hasten to add. It's not his mum, is it? Patrick McCabe of Belfast and Suzanne Drew of Herefordshire, so congratulations to you. You'll all be getting prizes, but not Stuart's phone number. Stand by for a writing competition coming along a bit shortly. Right, time for horoscopes, and today it's Hairy Aries. Let's have a look at some of the famous Hairy Aries. We have Pete Wiley from War, Chaka Khan, Elton John, Peter Powell, Steve Norman from Spandau Ballet, Billy Mackenzie from The Associates, Neil Kinnock, Janice Long, Julian Lennon, and Stuart Adamson as well, and here are a bunch of Aries. Now, what is it about Aries, and what's the most famous characteristics of Aries?
Good looking.
Yes?
Too right.
What else?
Moody?
Yeah. Are you a moody person?
Yeah.
What else?
Moody.
Brainy,
Lively.
intelligent.
Aye. Born leaders.
Yeah.
You reckon? All right, I'll tell you what else they say here about
Actually,
Aries.
before we do that, I've got a letter here that I found in the dressing room that
Oh,
you should
really?
have a look at. Aye.
Can we have a look at that?
Aye.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen, let me just do Aries first. Let me tell you, impulsive, aggressive, and egotists, extroverts.
Yeah.
Okay, no tact, no subtlety.
No.
Sounds like you lot, yeah? There may be scars on the head or face from their tendency to do things head first. Show us your scars, everybody. Where are your scars?
I've got an appendix scar.
No, on your head, not your appendix. No, we don't want to see your appendix scar. Ugh. Well, you know where these people keep their heads now.
Aye. His mum doesn't know it's here, it's all right.
Also, Aries have to win at anything they play. It's not enough just to play the game. Is that right?
Quite correct.
Yeah.
Quite
Do you,
correct.
do you ever cheat?
Aye, all the time.
I'm never going to play with you then. You
No,
can
you
always
better know or you're in trouble.
you can always spot an Aries because they lean forward when they walk and they have eyebrows that meet in the middle. Eyebrows that meet in the middle, there's one over there, definitely an Aries. Okay, here's the week ahead for you and for all other Aries watching tonight. Energetic Aries bubbles with even more energy over than usual this week. It may prove too much for your closest friend tonight who needs a more relaxed atmosphere. Who is she?
Which Sandra does? She's probably watching this from her bed.
Hello, Sandra, hello. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Wednesday could be the high point of the week. Get up early, do something, anything, as long as it's new, fun and exciting. On Wednesday. And an excellent week all round as long as you keep that volatile temper of yours damped down. So no throwing of tantrums this week, Aries, okay? Right, let's have a look at this letter, see what it says in here.
It's a beauty.
Is it good?
It's a genuine beauty, aye.
Okay, it says, Dear Timmy and Stuart, I'd be grateful if you could tell me the name of somebody I've fallen in love with who works at ORS. I've seen him, he is the camera cable holder. Last Friday he was just walking around. And where is he? Let's see if we can find him, please. Let's point him out for us, wherever he is. Where is this fella here? My friend took a photo of him, but as the film wasn't finished, I will have to wait for a while until it's developed. Is this the one down here? Hey. Just show. Here he is. That's him there. Jane, is this the one? If it is...
It's actually Michael York's younger brother.
If it is, Jane, you can send a Valentine's card, because it is, of course, next week. Now, do you ever go to the cinema?
Sometimes, aye.
Do you ever go to gigs?
I do gigs.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to the theatre?
Why?
Well, because we sent our roving camera off down to have a look at the theatre with Robert Lindsay.
I'll let it rove.
Yeah, we'll let it rove now. Here's what his report looks like.
And